turn down the sound a little bit more, because I'm sure people don't want to have their ears blasted out. Alright, alright. Just make sure that's not in it, that's good. It's not running something else in the background. I'll go to the favorite server, then I'll just play on this a lot. It's good because it's one of the... Actually, there's plenty of servers that are running in Australia. It's just, don't get all too many. But this is the most popular, it gets the most people. There's Discord for and all that, so you can chat with the people there. And overall, it's a pretty fun game. Okay, it's loading. That's good news. Maybe I should have waited to record the actual game until I was in it, so I wouldn't have problems loading. Ah, I'm an idiot. Twit. Oh, that's gonna be funny when the editing comes through, because it's just gonna jump. It's gonna go. Ah, we lost the second viewer. Dang. That's a shame. It's loading now, so it doesn't take all too long, but that's probably because I've been into this so many goddamn times. For this though, it's not a fresh start. I've already played hours upon hours of this, probably... Well, we got how many hours actually? 96, that was... I was playing this, I started playing this again a month back, and that was at 15 hours, so that's about 81. Yeah, 81 hours. Okay, a whole bunch of people have added new stuff to this. Alright. What we got? Holy shit. Is that a space station? Romara Space Station. Wow, okay, people are throwing space stations around now. I thought I was the only one going to be doing that. Jesus. Alright. Spilt milk. Not the worst name I've come across. What was I up to? I was doing blueprints, I know that. That's what I was doing. What was that? I was doing my own space station. That's right. There's the silicon there. I need silicone. Oh. Okay. Alright. That's alright. Get in my sky bike. Oh, have I got my gear? Yeah, I do. Good. Today, Junior, come on. Alright. Okay. Sweet. Alright. By all means, this is probably a silly idea using, like... Jeez, where'd that ship come from? It's probably not a smart idea to be using a vehicle without a cockpit, but... Oh, yeah, I want to see what this looks like. Romara Station, UFC. Federation Coalition. No, this is set up by a player, you can tell. But I wonder if you can go inside of it. I wonder that. I wonder. Oh, you can't land, so... Ah! Let me out. Let me out. This is pretty cool though, I like that. Might be another yeah, it's another faction. Ah, dang. Oh well. What's the point of setting up space stations if you're not gonna let people land? People like me. Whoa. Oh wait. Hold on. I gotta do my little trick. I'm gonna... Oh. Alright. And we just let gravity do the rest. I wish you don't touch anything. And that's how you save power in space. And on planets. That was the same thing. As long as you're not going straight up. Literally the one way to save power in this. and because my vehicle's so light, I can adjust in mid-flight, whereas if you try doing that with a capital vessel, have fun with that. You're going to be drifting through space unless you put the brake back on. Actually, you put on cruise first, then you put on the auto brake. That allows you to adjust, then you can quickly turn it off so you can save power. Because large vehicles use a lot of power in this. A lot. I know we don't need more silicon. I'm just wondering if this little sky bike, sorry, the Star Hopper I call it, has any. So I know. Please turn on your jetpack. This. Oh yeah, it does. Has a lot. Wow, nice. We'll start spamming out some stuff there. Have fun with that. Because we need the silicon. Actually, I just want to make sure I'm the right level first. Yep, I can spawn it. Because for certain like blueprints and all that, you do need this. You need the appropriate level. And obviously, at the space station, I'm actually going to spawn. That's from the workshop. That's not in-game. That's someone built that, put it up. Like, hey, you built this. You can't build in this, like, you know, make your own stuff. It's just not all too fun and easy. It's better to just, I mean, you can do it on the fly pretty easily. You can build stuff very quickly just by doing that, but it's probably better to just put in the resources, choose a favorite little blueprint of yours, and then just wait for it to build. Unfortunately, this is, once I start building it, it's going to be going that way for about 12 hours, so have fun with that. But for someone like me who doesn't know how to build a space station, it's going to be much better. Gotta get that silicone. Silicone, silicone. Derp, derp. Much more cathartic and relaxing than PUBG with my shitty net. Much more. I love it, but at least with this, it's literally a server that's in the same country as me. A lot of that stuff, like the Asian, West Southeast Asian region, it's not based in Australia. It's usually based in Central Asia somewhere. So it's not very good in the first place. I mean, probably is some in Australia, but let's mix and match. Hey, welcome to the stream, second viewer. Just playing some Empyrion Galactic Survival. We're just mining some silicon at the moment and trying to save up to put it into a blueprint and start building a space station. Not the Death Star kind, unfortunately. I wish, but it's just a regular one. Rather nice looking one, because I spawned in creative mode once. This nice little one here. Very nice. Set up a little trade station if we can. That and running the market with selling arms. Which is how I make my money in this game. You know, sell all the weapons to get all the resources you want, and buy the fuel. Can get the fuel this way, but I'm lazy, so I just like buying stuff. Don't need that. Should easily have enough. Let's see what we got silicon-wise. There it is. 1,000. It's about 50 is 100. 50 ore is about 100 ingots, so 100, 200, yeah. About 10 times 200. Yeah. About 2,000 then. Run more. Which is good, because already got a lot. Ah, they left. That's a shame. Thanks for watching the stream though, kind soul. I enjoy getting viewers in here, even if it's only for a few seconds, because, hey, you watch for a few seconds, you decide to watch my content instead of someone else's, but thank you. Need more people like streaming this game. It's a nice game. It's probably not as realistic looking as Space Engineers, but at least it's more user friendly and easier to play. Wouldn't mind getting back into Space Engineers though, it's a good game. Mining some silicone. Mining some silicon. Morgan Freeman. Come on, give me some silicon. Give me some silicon. I probably don't need this much, to be honest. I just like mining it. Let's go back to my Star Hopper. My literal space bike. Even though it's probably a bad idea. Wow. That's a lot there. Put that in there. I know. Maybe start mining some iron, because I know I still need a few hundred of that. Yeah. So we'll start going for that. We'll just fly for the asteroids. My Star Hopper. It's not called a Star Hopper, I just named it that, because space bike, I don't know, but it felt like it was a fancy name. Pretty sure I just hit an asteroid just then, but I don't have food. That's a bit glitchy. Oh. Oh. Go around here. There we are. Sweet. Yeah, no, if there are people playing this though, join in on Venice, especially if you're in the Australian region. Always nice to have more people playing it. It's like heaps. But it's one of the more populated servers. I think it is actually the most populated. Because I went by ping, not actual. No, not ping. I went by population, not ping, when I first searched for it, and this came up. It's generally been the most, I'd say, the most populated bar this one server in the US I found. It only pops up in the morning because, you know, peak time in the US, but that usually gets close to 100 people. So you get a lot of people playing there. But I can understand why, considering that has like 88 planets you can go to, 415 systems. It's a very big map. I wouldn't mind jumping on it to just try it out sometime. But I don't know if it's still up or not. It's good, so it looks like a good one anyway. I wouldn't mind just playing on that. Hopefully get a mix of PvE and PvP, because unfortunately with this one, once you make a choose, like if you choose, you can't go back. Like you can't go to the starter system. Oh, Google Chrome is randomly doing stuff. Okay, yeah, sure, why not? That works too, I guess. Usually, yeah, once you make the choice out of the starter system, you can't go back. You can't go back to it. So, which is a bit of a shame, because I've always just wanted to go back with the resource I got, help out the new players and that. Give them awesome stuff, to be honest. I just rock up with a big capital ship, be like, here, have this, and you have fuel for it. Here you go, have fun, go nuts. Because if you played this game heaps of hours, and it's a slow start, it really is. Just scrapping the resources together to get enough to get off planet. People that usually get up into space first, honestly, it's very much worthwhile to help out the new guys who just trying to get resources, because it's really hard. Like materials and all that, it's very hard. Biological stuff like food, especially the planet I chose, is like one of the easier ones. The only problems you have to deal with, like dangerous wildlife wise, is spiders, raptors, and golems, big rock aliens. They used to actually look like rock elementals, but now they look like big fugly aliens. They look like the really big versions of rat ghouls from Star Wars: The Old Republic, like those really ugly ones, but they're just huge instead. But easy to deal with if you're in a starfighter and you just mow them down with machine guns. So a little bit easier then. Unfortunately, this is the grind. This is the long haul, if you know what I'm saying. Because I like this stuff like this. You need it's a build up. Like once you get to space, fantastic. The only thing you have to worry about, getting fuel, which is easy. Promethium pellets are cheap. Promethium's like the main fuel source other than biofuel. That's really cheap to get from traders, like super cheap. You can easily make enough fuel to survive for a while. And then you've got Penazit, which is the resource which allows you to jump between systems. And that you need. Like, I think it's 1 Penazit is 1 astronomical unit, so 1%. And depending on the planet you go to, some will be like 10 astronomical units, so you only need 10. But the thing is, the crystals you can get them from, they regrow, they're like plants. And the large ones always give you 2, so every time you mine them, I'm pretty sure for every 2 raw materials you get from it, and when you fabricate it, it gives you 2 in return, so you actually get 4. So, I'm pretty sure I have to look it up. Either that or 1 or 2. But it does give you a fair bit, so you only need a few of these crystals to really get between systems. But it's always best to get a lot, so if you're jumping around, you got a load of storage, so you're not screwed. You're not going between systems and running out and going, fuck, I have nothing. I'm stuck in this system. And you'll have to go to a trade station, go for a portal, go to the main one, buy some more. They're not cheap, they're about 326 credits per cell. And if you don't have a lot of credits, you're kind of screwed. But if you do have enough, you're fine. Just to get to a system that you know has Penazit, and you can just mine it again, then just the same thing. Just having a lot on hand is always best. Mining, always very profitable. Like I said, I get a lot of the resources to create weapons and sell them, which is always good. Low credits back in your pocket. You can buy more of the rarer materials, like some of the ones I can't really get in this system, like saphium and all that. I generally buy off the market. Not cheap, but when you're constantly selling stuff and making a fair buck out of it, it's not too much of a tedious task. Just trying to think of other stuff. Yeah, some of the more inhospitable sets of wildlife can be a bit of a pain in the ass to deal with. I just set up a few water generators on a planet called Utopia, I'm pretty sure, and really high in O2. I'll check that. Pretty sure it was high in O2. If the game wants to load, that is. There we are. It always takes a while to do the galactic map and all that. There we are. Oh, actually, I was wrong. I was wrong for once. So we got the system here, Pantara. There it is, Utopia system. It's got 25.9 O2. I'm trying to remember which one has the really high O2. There was one system in particular. There it is, Asurus. That's got really high O2. So if you want water and oxygen, start putting stuff on that, like put water generators and all that on that planet, because you'll get a heap of them. You get Sarcosium and all that. This is good for, I set it up because this is one of the few planets you can go to, I've known at the moment, that has water. This has water. That, I don't know if it does. I think that's just a mining planet. But you'll be able to get cobalt and all that from here. Silicon, Penazit, Sarcosium. Sarcosium's good because that's not too easy to get. That's not too far of a jump either. So a couple of crystals and I'm alright. It's not all too bad at all, to be honest. It's a pretty good jump. But I'll have to actually go back there and go to the generators, because I put them in the other day and put some power packs into them to kind of get some stuff, because I need you need the hydrogen, no sorry, you need the water containers and hydrogen I believe was one of them, with Promethium pellets to create fusion cells, which is just a high-powered version of Promethium. Just a high-powered version of these. So you got fuel pack, you got biofuel, fuel packs, large fuel packs, and then you got fusion cells. So Fusion cell is really good. You get a few of those, you can power a big ship easy. Just, it's not hard. It's just kind of getting there. I can't remember where I got that from. Probably killed something to get it. That's the fridge. How's this going? Ah, fantastic. It's done its job there. I'll let you do your thing. We easily should have enough resources to kind of do what we need to build that station. So, at the moment, probably best bet is going to Utopia, getting that stuff sorted. Kind of checking out the generators. I marked the spot. I always do that kind of thing where I'll mark, hey, this is where you can penetrate, this is where you can get fibers, stuff like this. I did it heaps on the first planet because I was extremely forgetful, and I was literally marking out every single plant. And I'll look around my HUD and it'll just be points of interest everywhere. And it was like, oh, at least I know where my stuff is, but it's kind of like, I probably didn't need this many at all. But, see, that's Prometheum. That's one I marked, so I'm always able to see that. That's one that you can see within a kilometers. You'll see. You'll be able to tell the difference. Because if you pop up, right click on that, accept, and that will always be on your HUD, unless you press F12 and turn off your HUD, like I did once. Actually, yeah. Oh, no. Ah, oops. Those screenshots. No, it's F11. Sorry. Where you. Yeah, it turns off the points of interest first, but it leaves your HUD. Then you press it again, then it turns all your HUD off and everything, so you're just flying. Which is alright, for the most part. But then you got me who did it one time and I didn't realise what I did, and I was kind of trying to find where I was meant to be going, and I'm like, shit, where do I go? I don't know where I am anymore. So that was a bit of a pain in the butt. That prefab's still there. Jesus, I thought someone would have taken it or at least scrapped it. I left that there because it wouldn't lock onto my ship anymore. It was weird, it was annoying. That's locked into place. Oh, oops. No, we want that to keep running. Just give a bit of an intermission. I need to sort something out real quick. Alright, let's go and make this a bit of a quick thing. Some person matters pop up, so I'm just gonna end the stream for a little bit. It's long, a little bit of a long stream, half an hour there for this. Just want to kind of show it off a bit. Pretty much easy, kind of little spot. You know, you got your trade station here. It's on all the stuff. Just takes you. It's just a portal to kind of take you. It's got emergency supplies and all that kind of stuff. Hopefully this is all good. Maybe there, because that it will feed into that. It's a little trick on that. Let's do it a good job. And I'll turn you off so it doesn't kill all the power. Ah, easy. Let's see. Please have something in there. No, damn. Ah, I don't have enough iron. Ah, well. We'll sort that out when I get back. When I start streaming again. Oh, doubtful. Alright. This would probably be a good spot to kind of finish off. Ah, so, hey. Thanks for joining in, second viewer. You kind of arrived at the bit of the last point here. Sorry about that. We're just grinding out for resources at the moment. Just kind of saving up to get a space station. Oh, they're already gone. Oh, that's a shame. Hey, they saw it for a few seconds. But good spot to finish off. Sweet. Alright, I'm gonna look forward to continuing this one later.